Ashwagandha, lion's mane, Ecdysterone, and Turkesterone. Each of these supplements played a vital role in me getting a six pack in time for summer, and this is how. And bonus tip, some of these should be on the banned list, and I'm gonna tell you which ones. Wada, listen up. Hello, my name is Peter, and I'm a qualified and still practicing physiotherapist. Let's get into it. I have put over a decade into trying to optimize my performance, all while staying 100% natural. I've tried everything under the sun to build as much muscle as possible. Now, yes, I'm natural. Am I massive? No. Am I happy with my physique? Hell yes. I have tried everything under the sun, from carnivore diets to keto to vegan, you name it. And these supplements, they do work, all for different reasons. And one of them I've even been on for the past 4 years. Right, for some honorable mentions that I've been taking for years and they work, but everyone knows they work. And if you're watching this video, I'm sure you know they work. So we're not going to talk about them. Number one, creatine. Take creatine, it's cheap and works. Done and dusted, it's that easy. Protein powder. If your protein sources are low, you're not getting enough protein, have some protein powder. Same thing, you know about that one. And then caffeine for pre-workout. It definitely works. Same with beta-alanine. But again, you should know about that one, so we're not covering them in today's video. We'll be going over the benefits of each supplement, or shall I say the claimed benefits of each supplement, what I actually felt, and why it's worthwhile taking. Ashwagandha. We've all heard it before, but I bet you can't spell it, and no, don't worry, neither can I. I'm going to have to pull out the phone for this one because these claims are unbelievable. Number one, stress and anxiety reduction. This one is actually true. I noticed this the first time I took it. I was at university, so this is the one I took over 4 years ago. And my housemate and I, shout out to Alex, we actually had to stop taking it so we could stress enough to get our uni work done. It really does reduce stress levels, or I found it anyway. The next one, improves sleep. I didn't notice anything, to be honest. We'll talk about sleep in some of the other ones, but for me, I didn't feel it. Enhanced cognitive function. Again, I'll take myself as someone with some decent brain power, but I don't feel it did a better job at promoting these neurons upstairs. And the last one is increase in muscle strength in the gym, aka boost testosterone. Studies are unclear with that, but I wouldn't say I felt any of those things, right? The only one is the reduction in stress and feeling a bit more laid back, almost like those turtles in Finding Nemo. Ashwagandha also has some weird and wonderfuls, such as help with fertility and sexual health. I don't know so much about that one. Heart health, no one's going to not take it because your heart health is key. Pain management, I get a bit of knee pain and the occasional back niggle. I didn't notice any sort of anti-inflammatory effects from it. And the last one, promotion in hair growth. Now, I would pay a decent amount of money for promotion in hair growth, but as you can see, we're still a bit thin. Now, because of the stress reduction, it can help in conditions like IBS, so I can sort of believe that one. I don't know because I don't have it, but hey ho, if you got it, why not try it? It does come with its side effects such as nausea, diarrhea, drowsiness, or headaches, and if you get any of those, just stop taking it. Next on the list is lion's mane. Now, no, they did not go to Africa and give a lion a fresh fade. What this is a mushroom. So lion's mane's main thing is to improve focus, cognitive function, and memory. The research is pretty good with this one. And to be honest, I noticed it like crazy. I couldn't believe the first week of taking this stuff. It was unbelievable. My focus at the end of a long day at work, when I finished at 7 o'clock with my last patient, I was switched on. To the point now I'm scared of not taking it. There's been a few days where I've completely forgot to take my supplements, and my god, did I almost feel stupid on it. It felt like I was downgraded there. Oh, I can't say that. I literally feel like I cannot focus properly and I can't think. The clarity of my mental state is not there if I miss it. So guess what? I haven't missed it for a long time and the brain feels absolutely switched on. Now, it does do some things I'm not so sure about, because all of these sort of old school herbal medicines can do a lot. Whether they work or not, it's so hard to tell. So antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, again, I didn't notice much, and I actually have an inflammatory condition, so I think if it were going to have those, I would notice them. Cardiovascular health, I mean, again, I can't tell, but hey, why not? Lowers LDL cholesterol in the blood, so that can only be a good thing, right? Immune system support, I mean, I'd say I've had a few illnesses this year, so again, it might just be out there. Gastrointestinal health, I can't speak for that, but I don't know. These are very hard to study, very big claims. And if you've got a gastrointestinal area and it's all right with your doctor to take something like this, try it. It may or may not work. And stress response. So list is quite similar to ashwagandha, although feel completely different. One calms you down, the other one switches your brain on. This one also said it helps with stress response. I didn't notice anything more than what the ashwagandha was giving me. All I noticed was that switch. If I want to focus on something, let's say that painting on the wall which you can't see, I can channel all my brain power to that, which I'm trying to do to the camera, but the English doesn't always work. Now we get into the fun ones, which actually had some insane results. The first one is Ecdysterone. It does not increase your natural testosterone. It is not like taking exogenous testosterone, aka steroids or SARMs or anything like that. It doesn't boost anything, and it actually doesn't increase your test at all. Its claim is to increase your 1 rep max on the bench press according to WADA's own study, and they found it does. Now, I've only taken these in a cut. I've just gone on to a maintenance stage at the moment, so I'm no longer on Ecdysterone, but more on that later. I did not get weaker on Ecdysterone. So while I was cutting heavily, getting leaner, I did not get weaker. So I would say potentially it could increase someone's 1 rep max. And if WADA said it does in their study, hey ho, it might do. I found the strength and energy towards the end of a gym session one of the key benefits from this. From going from no ecdysteroids, so no ecdysterone or turkesterone, to ecdysterone was a decent jump, and I felt amazing on it for a long time. I took it for over 6 weeks and I noticed some awesome effects, and I also felt the fat was falling off quicker. And I'll link at the end of this one. I did a whole video discussing the effects and benefits I got from ecdysterone. Now, besides the performance enhancing effects, which I rarely noticed, it also has some other effects like immunomodulatory effects, helping to strengthen the immune system, protect against infections, and they also claim it's got antioxidant properties. Studies also show that ecdysterone had a potential in reducing the growth rate of cancer cells in women with breast cancer. It's all hit and miss with all of these sort of natural medications and all of that, but for the performance enhancing stuff, I can speak for because I experienced it. It definitely worked for me. The next one is Turkesterone, and I'll tell you, I was not ready for the performance enhancing effects of this supplement. But first, let's go over the claims. Number 1, increase in muscle protein synthesis, aka growing more muscle. It also helps improve muscle recovery, and then it also helps increase lean muscle mass. Now, this does not burn fat cells, however, it reduces how much fat is stored in each cell. And I took it for 2 weeks and filmed. I've been taking it now for almost 4 weeks. And I lost body fat over 2 weeks when I was at maintenance calories, and I maintained weight while you can clearly see I lost body fat, and that video will also be linked at the end of this one. Now, Turkesterone also has been claimed to increase blood circulation and overall body function, lowering blood sugar levels and enhancing insulin resistance in the body. I mean, those are some bold claims for something pulled out of a tree root, but fair enough. If they work, they work. I cannot speak for all of those. I cannot test for all of those in myself, but what I can speak for is what I found in the gym. Now, the difference between no ecdysteroid, so no ecdysterone, versus ecdysterone is the same difference, and I couldn't believe it, as ecdysterone to turkesterone. The energy in the gym, not so much the first rep or the 1 rep max, but that last set, when you're cutting, when you're lean, and your body's fried, and it's an hour 30 into your gym session, and for some reason you don't want to get out the gym because you just want to growl and attack the weights and keep going, that was next level. I've never experienced anything like this before, and it was absolutely ridiculous. As for my strength, on a maintenance stage, my strength is slowly going up. So is that Turkesterone, or is that just natural strength going up because I'm not cutting anymore, going back to where I was baseline? I don't know, but it feels like it's going up quicker, and this is the strongest I've ever been at sub 80 kilograms. So I am super happy with the results so far. But oh my goodness, this needs to be absolutely banned for performance enhancing. Now, why do I say that? If you take 2 people, right? One person doesn't respond to Turkesterone. One person does. The person who does is going to have a clear advantage over the person who doesn't, and it is from taking something into the body. It's already on WADA's watch list, and so is Ecdysterone. Ecdysterone, That can be on the watch list. They need to figure out if they're going to ban it or not. But Turkesterone, the benefits I felt from this needs to be banned. It should not be allowed in competitive sports. But while it is, make use of it. It's not going to harm you like a steroid. It doesn't work on the same pathway as a steroid, so you don't have those nasty health side effects. I'd love to get my blood work done. I'm looking to find out someone who can do it. That'll be awesome. I can only get some markers done, but not all of them. I want to do a complete panel here in the UK, not just like my cholesterol and whatnot, because that's all that's around me at the moment. Now, because ecdysterone and tokesterone are not steroids, they're not androgenic, they do not come with the same risks. That's why I took them. So you're not going to crash your liver function, you're not going to destroy your kidneys, you're not going to change your cholesterol levels by much. Anyway, it says it lowers LDL, which is a good thing. It's not going to do the opposite. So there's none of those massive health markers putting stress on your heart and all of that that you get with actual performance enhancing illegal steroids. Like, there's nothing like that. So they're safe to take, but they give you an advantage. So, quick summary. Ashwagandha chills you out, stress relief. Lion's mane switches your mind on, intense focus, and you can focus for longer periods. This is what I found anyway. Ecdysterone, that's gone into the bin for me because I'm taking Turkesterone. I wouldn't take both, there's no point. So I'm taking Turk. Now, there's no real literature on how much Turk or how long you should take Turk or anything like that. What I'm going to do, and I've said it to someone in the comments, shout out to that person who asked, I'm going to take it until I stop feeling the benefits. Then I'm going to cycle off for a couple of weeks and go back on and see what happens. But don't worry, I'll keep you guys all updated. Ashwagandha's been in there for years and that's going to stay in. Lion's mane is not going anywhere. I'm taking that stuff daily until I don't need to use my brain anymore because it is absolutely ridiculous. And if you haven't tried it and if you clear it with your doctor and it's safe, I would highly recommend giving it a go. Alright guys, thank you so much for your time. If you've tried some of these supplements, let me know down in the comments. Did they work for you? Because it'll be interesting. I can't make a study based on myself and say it's going to work for everyone, so I'd love to know your opinion on it and if it actually helped you or not. Now, if you want to see the Ecdysterone for 4 weeks, check this video. And following that, I did Turkesterone for 2 weeks, and then you can check this video out.